Well, hello there. Soldier 76 reporting for duty. We're all soldiers now. Quit fooling around and get ready to go. Back in my day, Nerf War videos weren't so short.
Okay, I'm done. Ow! Oh, this mask is the worst thing ever. Ugh. Hey guys, it's Aaron. Thanks for checking out Nerf War Soldier 76 versus Reaper. Soldier 76 all the way. Play a lot of Overwatch. Soldier 76 is one of my mains. So I decided to make a Overwatch inspired Nerf mod here with a Nerf Stampede. And then I also just got a 22 worker mag in here as well with the Demolisher missile on the front here to act as a Helix rocket. Big thanks to Lord Draconical for being Reaper there in the first part of the video here that you just saw. He made that cosplay costume as well as those shotguns for Reaper as well. So for the rest of the video here, I just want to show you how I made my mod here. This is one of the first times I've done anything like this. I'm pretty happy how it turned out. It's not perfect by any means, that's why it's inspired by Soldier 76. It's definitely far from the actual way the gun looks in the game, but I'm happy how it turned out. Missile on the front, removed all the locks and switches, obviously painted it, and then it's got a Lipo Battery in the back. So we'll jump back in time here and show you how I modded this. Let's go. Alright guys, so I just sawed off the missile launcher off the Demolisher, unscrewed the shell, took it apart into two pieces, took the saw here, and all the way from here down to here. There we go. Now we have the missile launcher. And then still got the internals there. And now the goal is to put it right here. And I'm assuming all I'm gonna do is take a cut right here and right here. And then this, I think, should fit in right there. Alright, so the epoxy for right now is done. One, because I ran out. I'm pretty happy with how it went. Next for the shell, I'm going to use a Dremel and get rid of all these little details and whatnot. I spray paint it with black primer to start it, and then from there do the rest of the paint. But right now I am doing the internals. There's a safety switch here and here. Up top is for the jam door. This right here pushes that down. And these three are all for the magazine. Kind of ridiculous, kind of overboard in my opinion. 3 safety switches just for the one magazine. So it shouldn't be too hard to rewire some of this. So it actually turns out that all 4 switches, all 4 safety switches were on the same circuit. And the 2 wires here, the 1 wire went through each switch and then came here. So it's actually really easy. I just cut the 2 wires that led to the switches and put them together here. And here we go. Then I can move on to just improving the blaster with increasing the voltage and everything that goes along with that, which I've never done before, so I'll figure that in due time. I think I just put the final layer of black primer on there, and then I can start doing the actual paint. It turned out pretty good. Takes about 2 or 3 coats. It was funny. So there's a stairs there, and while I was carrying this, I accidentally knocked one of the shells off of the cardboard. It fell, and immediately the demolisher missile broke off. The epoxy wasn't strong enough. It fell down like 6 or 7 cement stairs, so like I understand why it breaks, but it still needs to be stronger than that. So I ended up getting a separate epoxy that was much stronger. At least I hope it is. Another layer on both of them, even on the one that didn't break. So hopefully it should be stronger now. And then I did a second coat of paint. But from then on, I'll start actually doing the real thing. It's not perfect, but I think it's somewhat all right. I think it's a good start. Spray paint is just to get the initial bulk of it, and then I'll come back in a little paintbrush and clean up the little edges and whatnot. See, there's some white there, so I'll fix that with a brush. Need to make that better. Yeah, I think I'm happy with it. All right, so we're jumping in here. See, I did some blue on the shell and just doing the blue on this one. All right, so there we go. Not bad, not bad, not perfect. Whoa, I made a big mistake right there. Now it's actually starting to look like it's coming along. Now it's time to get a brush and start doing all the little details. All right, here's the first look at it. Somewhat almost completed. It's not screwed together here, so I gotta be careful to make sure it doesn't fall apart. I gotta hold the shells. So there's a dart in there, holding the shell together. There you go. So she works. Demolisher missile should work as well. So let's put this back together. Okay, there we go. Put that in there. And there you go. Okay guys, so I finally got a Lipo battery here. It's a 3S, 2200 milliamp hours. Let me show you. It goes so much faster, and then if I do full auto, it goes like that's got to be at least 2, if not 3 times faster than what it was before. I am very, very impressed. Very nice. All right, I think the blaster is done. And if it's not done, it's about 98 or 99% done. Might do just some tiny little adjustments, little touch-ups here and there. But other than that, it is pretty much finished. So the entire insides are rewired, removed all the locks. This isn't modded. I may do that in the future, so that is definitely part of the 1%. I'm not really too concerned with that. Goes in there. We got a full 13.8 mag here. That's off. That's on. The missile fires, and beauty. Just like that. Woo. Turn that off, and there we go. Not an exact replica, but for my first time trying to do something like this, I'm really happy how it turned out. That is the Nerf meets Overwatch Soldier 76 inspired Nerf mod. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.